Well, good evening, everybody. Hope you all are having a wonderful evening. Glad to see you all. It is a wonderful Taco Tuesday. Hopefully, you guys are all having a wonderful evening. Everything's good to go. And hopefully, you are healthy. I know that there's a few people that are dealing with different illnesses and sicknesses right now. So, our thoughts and prayers are with you guys, including my wife, who's not feeling well tonight. And I know some of our friends and some other friends throughout the YouTube community are dealing with some illnesses and sicknesses. So hopefully everyone will be able to bounce back quickly and feel better. Hopefully you all are having a wonderful evening. It is a great day. What's the weather like where you guys are dealing at? We are dealing with some cold here. It is and we actually had snow flurries yesterday, which was kind of crazy out here on the coast. We don't see them very often, but we did have a quick, it wasn't very long, didn't stick, but it was very interesting to see them that falling down uh, yesterday. So hopefully you're all having a good evening. It is a great day. Let's see who is in the chat. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Can't wait. And first one in the house tonight was Ross from Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in, Ross Forst in the house. Welcome in. And we've got Z is in the house. Welcome in, Z. Glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening, sir. And we've got Kenny in the house. Welcome in, Kenny. Glad you are here. Thank you for sharing us on both Facebook and YouTube. Greatly appreciate that, buddy. And hopefully you are doing well. We've got Danny D is in the house. Welcome in, Danny. Glad you are here. We've got Marjorie in the house. Welcome in, Marjorie. Hopefully you are doing well. We've got Mike and Rihanna from up north in Canada. Welcome in. Good evening. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening. And we've got Emily is in the house. Welcome in, Emily. Glad you're here. Raining in New York. Yeah, it rained today. We had sun today. We kind of had a little bit of everything today. Let's see. Hey, we've got Traveling with Special Abilities. Welcome in, Lorraine. Glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening and everything is good with you. Welcome in, Ron Rollo 69. Welcome in, Ron. Glad you are here. 1/2 or 1/3, I guess it is, of Very Brain, but welcome in. Glad you are here and everything's going well with you, sir. And we've got a Facebook user is in the house. Welcome in. Glad you are here. Hopefully everything is going good with you. Not sure who you are. If you could just pop in and say who you are. Actually, I'm looking down here, and it is Chet. Hey, our chat is working tonight, so I can see. Welcome in, Chet. Glad you are here, buddy, and everything's going well with you. Hopefully you and Robin are having a wonderful evening. And Emily says, our snow will be gone. Our snow will be gone now with all the rain. How much snow did you guys get? We have some niece or nephew, well, and his wife, niece, and their family live in Upper New York. What part of New York are you living in, or do you actually live in New York City? All righty, and checking. And Ross says 76 a day, severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings now. Temps will drop overnight to 28. Oh my goodness. Wow. The Chicago area getting some good weather there. FYI, I got the TPI email today, but they misspelled my name. Okay, Ross, I will check that out, buddy. And now Chet's on this side. Yeah, I'll check that out, Ross, and make sure that they have your name spelled right. And we'll be kind of talking about that a little bit tonight too. Let's see. And we've got Susanna, proud single mama. Well, welcome in. Glad you are here. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful evening and everything is good to go. So glad that y'all are here, and hopefully, everyone is having a wonderful evening. And we are going to stop right there right now and want to talk about a few things. One thing I want to talk about, and I had a feeling that this might be happening, talking with the people from Royal Caribbean, but the Star of the Seas is actually being delayed. Their inaugural for the Star of the Seas was supposed to be August 17th, but it's being delayed. And so now their inaugural, as of right now, is going to be August 31st. So their first two sailings have been canceled, and now it's going to be August 31st, and hopefully it will be delivered then. And everyone that was on the first two sailings are going have been offered to move their sailing to August 31st sailing. So that one's probably going to be filled up pretty quickly if it's not already sold out. And then got another question for you guys, and this kind of seems to be, some people love them and some people don't. But how many people, and you can say it in the chat, that have been on the newer Carnival ships, like the smart elevators? Do you like them? Carnival, a lot of people don't like them. Some people don't, not sure how to use them. And so, but Carnival has actually put out a video to teach people how to use the smart elevators. And if you don't know what the smart elevators are on the newer Carnival ships, it started with the Vista class ships. When you go to the elevator pad, you push what floor you want to go to, and then instead of the elevator stopping at each floor and everyone hop on it and hit all the buttons on the inside, that elevator only goes to the floors that were picked on the pad before you got on. One thing you're supposed to do, for people that don't know, is you're supposed to hit the button on the floor you're going to as many times of the people that you have in your party, so that when the elevator comes, it knows how many people are supposed to get on, because then it will send other people, if they're going to that same floor, but it's going to overload the elevator, they'll send them to another elevator and tell you which one to go to. I personally like them because we're not stopping at every floor. So it's kind of cool when you're on the inside, you don't have the buttons to push. So I kind of like them, but some people don't. And I can understand why. I can understand that. They can get frustrating. But I'm curious, do you guys like the smart elevators? If you know what they are, and if you've been on a ship that has the smart elevators, do you like them? And Chet says, on the tablet and cannot take, everybody. Well, welcome. Here is a blank hello from Chet and Robin. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hey, we got Jennifer from Embarkation Nation is in the house. As I can hear our dogs go crazy out there. Settle down, boys. Okay. Anyways, welcome in, Jennifer. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening and everything's going good with you and Andrew. And we've got Kathy Mills is in the house. Welcome in, Kathy. Glad you're here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening. And we've got Will G is in the house. Welcome in, Will. Glad you're here. And hopefully you are having a good evening also, sir. And Ross says smart elevators are a good idea anywhere. I agree, Ross. I like them because then you're not stopping at every floor. I like them. You're basically going to that floor that you wanted to go. Sometimes it might be stopping at 2 or 3 different spots if there's enough people on there that's going to the different ones, but it kind of helps regulate how many people are going to be in an elevator. So I personally do like them. Let's see here. Everyone's saying, hey, we've got Sean is in the house from Down Under Cruisers. How are you doing, sir? Glad to see you this evening. It says 3 weeks in a row without Cindy. Yeah, You are devastated. Hey, Sean, I am too. I do wish this, and could join me, but got the work issue, which is understandable, and she's got to do her job, so a lot of that. She would have been here tonight, but she is not feeling well, so she is taking care of that. So um, that you pointed, you do have me. Sorry. Oh, and you do have Damn It Doll. So we're a team tonight. And then Lorraine says, I like the smart elevators, but didn't realize they are new. They are with Carnival. Some of the other cruise ships are, but so they've been around for, well, I mean, the Vista they've probably been around for about 5 or 6 years with Carnival. Think the Vista, actually, the Vista doesn't have them. The first one was the Panorama, or the Horizon, rather. I think the Horizon has them. So, but yeah, I like them myself. I think they're pretty cool, but some people don't, and I can understand that too. All righty, and everyone else just saying hey to everybody, so love that. Glad you all are here. Oh, my chat just jumped. Sorry about that. All right. And then the last one, are you guys considered Trekkies? There is, and do you like the themed cruises? Well, if you do, and if you are a Trekkie, Royal Caribbean is going to be having and this cruise has been going on for a few years. I think it's eighth. It's their 8th annual cruise. The Royal Caribbean on Explorer of the Seas is having a Trekkie cruise. So if you are a Trekkie, if you like, whether it's the old school Treks, which is what I like the old school one, or the new school, but you can have an opportunity to go on a 7-night Royal Caribbean cruise on the Explorer of the Seas. And so, this is going to be on February 23rd of 2025. And it's going to be going to Costa Maya and Cozumel. And I believe it's also going to Belize. So you definitely want to check that out if you are interested. Entertainment Cruise Productions is the ones that are putting on that cruise. And so pretty cool, though. If you are a Trekkie, that may be something that you want to check out. It sounds really, really cool. It could be a lot of fun. So check it out if you are interested. I do want to say one thing, and then we're going to go on to some other stuff. But I'm very excited with what's going on with Ocean Travel. And I am talking about on our travel agency side. We are growing, which is fantastic. And I want to thank all of you for supporting us and allowing us to earn your business and helping you guys out. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate each one of you. But we have partnered up with a couple other travel agents that we are so excited about. So Mike from Clock Family Adventures has come on board. We have partnered up with Mike, and also Ross with Orange Comb Vlog. Very excited as we are seeing our brand grow and our company grow. Very excited to partner up with them also. So if you guys are looking to book a cruise, looking to book, and we'll eventually, I think we're going to be even going further out. But if you guys are really looking to book a cruise, we got more people on board now. So get a hold of us at Ocean Travel, and we can help you with all of your booking needs. So make sure you get a hold of us. And we even have a toll-free number now. So get a hold of us. You can get a hold of us at 626-8728. Again, that's 833-626-8728. Get a hold of us and help us. We can help you with all of your needs. Whatever cruise you're looking for, just let us know. The itinerary, we can help you with hotel packages. We can also help you with with flights and everything. So just get a hold of us and we can help you book. We got a lot of group cruises going on right now too, and we're going to be talking about one of them here in a little bit that we're excited about, and it's really dear to us. So we'll be talking about that here shortly. But anyways, we're really excited about us growing and the brand. So and it's all because of you guys giving us the opportunity to earn your business, and you are helping us grow. And I can't thank you guys enough, and really appreciate each and every one of you. Really do. Just checking in. And Wilgie says they aren't on the Excel class ships. Interesting. I wonder. We haven't been on the Excel class ships yet. We are going to be on the Jubilee in July. Cannot wait for that cruise. Can't wait for it at all. But that's interesting that they aren't doing them on the Excel class ships. Very, very interesting. I wonder why. Hey, Carmen, welcome in. Glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening and everything is going well with you. And Ross says, beam me up, Scotty. There is no intelligence life down here. Absolutely. I love the, Mr. Spock, James Kirk, Scotty, Bones, the doctor. Love that old school. Love that old school Star Trek. Welcome in, Martinez, Yarn and Crafts. Welcome in. Glad you are here. Yes, Ron, growth is good. Growth is good, and we are so happy with the growth that we are doing right now. This is a very nice, Bruce. Yeah, and so excited to team up with Ross and Mike. I think we're going to make a great team. So get a hold of us, guys, and you can get a hold of us too right now. Get a hold of us at oceanoceantravel.com through our website. You can get a hold of us through Facebook, Ocean Ocean Travel Crew. Check out our Facebook page. Lots of ways to get a hold of us. We also have our business page. So get a hold of us and we can help you with all of your needs. And we've got Globees Travel is in the house. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful evening and everything is going well with you. Thank you for coming in. We are so glad that you are here. And Ross says, I personally specialize in Disney resorts worldwide, Disney Cruise Lines, Adventures by Disney, Educational Performance Groups by Disney. Absolutely. We will be really working on the Disney side too. So excited, not just cruising, but working with Disney, and I'll probably also be doing some all-inclusive stuff. So we are very, very excited what we're going on. And you got different people that will help with different areas. So we are excited. And okay, everyone, Hommer's time. The captain is in the house. Welcome in, Captain, Commodore, Admiral. But yes, Billy J is in the house. Welcome, Billy. Billy, we cannot wait to see you, buddy. We are going to see Billy in Helen in just over a week. I can't believe we're almost there, Billy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Let's see. Going on down. Perfect. Yeah, and we are going to be doing a lot of corporate incentive and meeting stuff too. I've got so many ideas, and Ross got ideas, Mike's got ideas, so we're really putting our heads together too. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic year. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. All right, so wanted to talk. One thing that we do out here is give some tips and stuff like that, travel wise. Give some travel tips and stuff like that. So one thing I wanted to talk about, with planes and flying, red eyes are typically the least expensive type flight. If you, but a lot of people with red eyes, we've done the red eye, but then you're always so tired. The next day, say you're landing at 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, you're tired, because it's hard to sleep on those planes. It really is. It's hard to sleep. However, we've got some tips for you on ways that you can maximize, if you want to fly red eye, ways that you can maximize your red eye flight. And one thing that you should do that will help you sleep if you're having issues sleeping is make sure that you are turning off your device, your phone, whatever. And we all scroll, we all listen to music or watching a movie or whatever. One thing to help your brain shut down to help you sleep is turn off that device about 45 minutes before you are trying to sleep, want to go to sleep, because it will help you shut down your brain and will help you get some more rest that way and maybe be able to fall asleep a lot quicker. And the other thing you can do is bring along some earplugs and plug those in so that the noise that may be going on around you on the plane is not disturbing you so much. They have some really good noise canceling earplugs. Even on Amazon you can get, but that's something you could do is get some earplugs, put those things in your ear to help cancel out all of the noise that's going on around you, not to disturbing you so much. Another thing you can do is get some eye coverings, like a mask that goes over your eyes. It will cut out any light, even though when you are flying at night and red eye and stuff, they turn off most of the lights, but you still have the side lights going and stuff like that, or someone might turn on the light if they're going to read. So one thing you can do is cover your eyes with one of those masks, and that will help cancel out some of that light to help you sleep. Another thing that you can do is watch what you drink. You're not going to want to drink a lot of caffeines or alcohol and stuff like that. You want to make sure that you are staying hydrated by drinking water, but you're not going to want to drink a lot of caffeine and stuff like that, because that's going to interrupt with your sleep, and it's actually going to do the opposite effect of you for most people. So one thing that you might want to do too is maybe drink some warm tea before you get on the plane. Warm tea seems to help a lot of people to be able to sleep. And so you might want to do that, get some warm tea, maybe put a little bit of honey in it, and that could help you sleep better when you are on that plane also. And then the other thing is, don't be afraid to get cozy. Now, you're not going to want to be, obviously your neighbors are probably not going to want you to be in your skivvies, taking your shoes and socks off and stuff like that. But wear comfortable, loose clothing. Sometimes we may wear, I may wear a sweatpants and a t-shirt, stuff like that. Don't wear clothes that are more tight, but wear loose fitting clothes. Those will also help you be more comfortable when you are trying to sleep on a plane. So those are some of the things that you could do to help maximize if you're doing a red eye or doing a late flight and you want to try and catch some Z's while you are on that plane. That is some things that you could do. Let's see. I'm going to go back up here a little bit because I know that I missed some people in the chat, and I think we started about right here. Looks good. All right, so I did that one. Perfect. Hey, Scott is in the house. Welcome in, Scott. Glad you're here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening and everything's going good with you, sir. And Scott, I had to check to make sure my email was working properly, and it is. So I'm still waiting on those emails, buddy. Just joking. I know you are a busy camper, as we all are. So just trying to give you a little bit of a hard time, but yep, can't wait to talk to you, buddy. You can give me a call too. Get a hold of me through Messenger, and you can give me a shout out. And we got Kel Daly is in the house. Welcome in, Glad you're here. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful evening and everything is going good with you. And Billy J says, you forgot to say Royal Highness Billy H. When did you become an H? Oh, then you correct yourself with J. Yes. Yes, Your Royal Highness. Glad you are here this evening. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful evening. And can't wait to see you, buddy. Cannot wait to see you. Let's see, just checking in here. Uh, don't want to miss anybody. Don't like missing, but it looks like everyone's just saying hey to everybody, which is awesome. You guys are um, uh, talking. And Ross says tip for night flights: melatonin with vitamin B6. The B6 metabolizes the melatonin, and it becomes more effective. Very, very cool. Good, great tip, Ross. Great tip there. So there is another tip for you guys. And yeah, this is one that we always do. We have a cruise pillow, and that was one, or a neck pillow, and that was one I didn't put on my list, but I was thinking about it when I was putting the list together. But yeah, neck pillows are awesome, and we have this one. I should have brought it in here. We have this one that kind of goes under your neck. It has a hard plastic piece, but when you wrap that around your neck and you go right here, I mean, you can just put it against that, and it's awesome, and it really helps us sleep. So we love that thing. So hey, Donna, welcome in. And you know what? I think we have to send you something because you need to put Ross in line, Donna, and you need one of these. I'm telling you, you need one to make sure that you keep that man in shape and in line. Awesome. All right, here is a question for you that would like to discuss. Do you guys like to pick out your cabins when you are on the for cruising? Do you pick your own cabins, or do you allow the cruise lines to pick your cabins for you? Because there are some pros and cons for that. Some of the pros and for the cruise lines doing it depend on which category that you are choosing, that you want to be in. You can do the lowest rate code is a guaranteed cabin, but you don't get to choose your cabin. The cruise line does that to you. They normally do it, you know, basically when you get to the port, they let you know where your cabin is going to be, based upon how many people are on the ship and where. And a lot of times, you could actually get upgraded to a better cabin. Sometimes it might be a worse cabin. It's kind of a crapshoot where you're going to be, and so there are some disadvantages that way. In the fact that you don't get to choose where you're going to be. You don't even know where you're going to be on the ship until you get to the cruise port, where, if you choose your own cabin, then you know where you're going to be, but you can do those guarantees. Another bad side, though, is if they oversell, like we've seen that happen on some cruise lines and cruise ships, you are the one that's going to lose out on the guaranteed ones because they've sold them all. And then we've seen that happen here in just the last few months, where people got their cruise canceled because the cruise line oversold. So those are some of the bad things that But do you guys like to choose which cabin you are going to be in? Do you always pick it out, or do you trust the cruise line, and do you allow the cruise line to pick your cabin for you? Yes, Ross, I think that Donna needs a damn it doll. I really do. Ross picks his own. Yeah, and we typically do that too. But sometimes, and Ron says we like to pick our cabins. Yeah, we normally do too. But some people really like the allowing the cruise lines to do it and those guaranteed cabins, because they are a little bit less expensive, but you're always taking that risk of being somewhere that you don't want to be. If you don't like being close to an elevator, you might end up being next to an elevator. You might be right underneath the Lido deck where you're hearing them scraping along the floors or moving the chairs and stuff. So it is a little bit, but sometimes, it really depends. But, Mike and Rihanna prefer to pick their cabins. Absolutely. And Scott says, I pick my cabin because that ish is important. Yeah, absolutely. And we've got House of X is in the house. Welcome in, gentlemen. Glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening and everything is good to go with you. OCD kicks in, so I have to know before getting on board. Absolutely. I always like to know where we are on board all the time. And then you can always, if you know your cabin, you can go on YouTube, and people that might have, you can put in your what ship and the cabin number, and you might have someone that was in that one that did a video, did a tour, and then you know exactly what cabin looks like when you're getting ready to get on. So there you go too. And I like picking my own. Absolutely, Lorraine. I'm right there with you. And Captain Billy says the captain picks his own quarters. Captain's quarters. Yes, and now Captain is talking in third person. Awesome. And we've got MNT Living and Cooking is in the house. Welcome in. If I missed you earlier, sorry about that, but glad you guys are here, and hopefully you are having a wonderful evening. And they said the last 2 cruises, they picked them, but for my upcoming January cruise, I picked the cabin. Okay, how did you like when the cruise lines picked your cabins? Were they good? Did you like that, or did you wish you always picked them? And then Billy says, the Royal Highness picks his own slumber chambers. Oh my goodness, yes. And then Marjorie says, it depends on the ship and the itinerary on whether or not I travel solo. Yep. And House of X says, pick cabin. Absolutely. I'm right there with you guys. And Chess says, I pick everything on my own. That is good, Chet. Yep. We like to pick our cabin too. Yep. Chet, including your friends and nose. Just remember that you can't pick your friends' nose. Yes, Ross, this is very, very true. Very true. All right, we're going to stop there. All righty. So here is something that Cindy came up with. This is kind of a new segment. So, and this is Am I the A-hole or jerk? Put in whatever you want to put in there. But I'm going to quick read this story, and you guys let us know if you think this person is a jerk, an a-hole, or whatever. You can put a-hole or whatever you want to put in there. So it says, quick backstory, married 6 years, divorced in 2001. The amicable split remained cordial for our son. Ex-husband would fly from out of state for a week over Christmas break to see him. He always stayed at my parents' house. No big deal to me. I didn't live there, and our son was happy, except for the 1 year we were all together. Very awkward and uncomfortable for the person I was in a relationship with at the time. After our son graduates high school, he moves 1,525 miles away to live with his dad and start a career. Everything's going great. I remarry in 2020. Everything's going great. Now I bring it to last week. Parents, so this is her parents, are considering are celebrating their 40th wedding anniversary in December 2024. And they have picked out a cruise and have an open invitation for family and friends to celebrate. Everyone pays their own fare. I got the info to select a cabin and I'm ready to make a down payment. Phone rings. It's my mom with great news. My son has asked his father to be his roomie. She is thrilled, and all she can talk about is everyone being together. I'm like, I think about this for hours after we hung up. The more I think, the angrier I get. The decision is made to not join the family cruise. I informed my mother, and she is pissed. She is defending the decision that she and my son made together, never once thinking to reach out to my husband and I first to find out how we'd feel. My husband of 3 years doesn't know my son's father at all. And the thought of hanging out with his wife's ex-husband isn't exactly his idea of a good time. My ex-husband isn't a bad guy, but I divorced him for a reason. And the thought of spending 5 days with him makes me cringe. Yes, I know it's a cruise ship and there's lots to do, but if I want to do something with my son, his dad will most likely take along. I can't make this make sense. Do we go and suck it up, or should I invite my mom's ex-husband, my dad, and his lady friend to join us? Am I an a-hole? So, question in the chat. What would you do, or what are your thoughts about this lady's mom and their son invited her ex-husband on a cruise ship? So, yes, cruise ships are big, but it's inevitable that you're probably going to run into them again. And if you want to spend time with your child, your son, your daughter, you're probably going to have your ex-husband there too. What would you, in this case, her son, what would you guys do in that situation? And do you think this person's right for not going? I do like the comment she made at the end that says, should I invite my mom's ex-husband, which is my dad, on the cruise? And how would the mom feel about that? Very, very interesting. Very good thoughts. So what do you guys think? They decided not to go, and they didn't say if they changed their mind. So far as I can tell, they decided not to go on the cruise. What do you think? Is that person a jerk for not doing that, or and should they have gone, or did they make the right decision? What are your thoughts on that? And we're going to go through, and it says, I didn't pick my own. I didn't pick mine one time, and it sounded like I was next to the engine room. Gotta love the big red boat. Yeah. So that's the issue that you take by allowing the cruise lines to pick your pick your cabin, is you may be stuck to the engine room, or right on the aft of the ship and the lower of the ship, where you hear all the noise, or right above or right below the night life and the one of the dance clubs or something like that. So you are taking that risk. Let's see. Says yes, the cabins were fine. Very, very cool. Yeah, I thought about doing that. I just like, what if they put us in a bad area? So we might do that one time just to see how that works. I don't know what I did for the Utopia of the Seas cabin wise. Let's see here. I want to get down to. Hey, Sherry, welcome in. Glad you're here. Sorry, can't take. I'm on my cell. No problem, Sherry. Here's a blanket hello from Sherry. Destination Fun. Hello, everybody. Really enjoyed your premiere today, Sherry. That was awesome. It sounds like my mom invited my ex-boyfriend to Christmas. I was very upset. Oh my goodness. When it talks about inviting your exes, I really think that your parent or who's ever doing the inviting, that they ought to talk to you first. Absolutely say, hey, do you mind if we do that instead of just going for it? So uh, Ross says, be a grown up and be pleasant. Okay, well, there's another perspective. Absolutely, it is your son's dad. So yeah, you could just go have a good time and be pleasant. That's good. And yep, mom. Yeah, I mean, put it on the other foot. Why not? Hey, mom, that's fine. You invited my ex. I just invited your ex. See if there's the same reaction. Oh, no problem. Yay, we're all together. So, is the ex paying for the cruise? If not, no way. It's a vacation. Do not want the stress or memories to pop up. Yeah, I'm sure that the ex would be paying for it. So interesting, though. And hey, James, welcome in. Glad you are here. Hopefully, you are having a wonderful evening and everything's good to you. All right. Well, I am going to go over a cruise. Okay, this one is coming up um, next year. This one's actually coming up in June. Everyone knows that we're doing this one. And this is our Alaska cruise. So we're going to be talking a lot about this cruise from this point on. And we hope that you all can come and join us. This is a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise that's happening on June 15th. Here you
Have you been dreaming of an Alaskan cruise? Or maybe you've taken one before and you just can't wait to go again. If so, the Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise is just the cruise for you. June 15th through June 22nd, 2025, you will set sail on the magnificent Norwegian Encore. This amazing group cruise will take you to Juneau, Skagway, a majestic cruise through Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, a stop in Victoria, British Columbia before arriving back in Seattle. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com today to find out how you can be a part of this fantastic group cruise to Alaska. This is one you definitely don't want to miss.
Absolutely. And you don't want to miss this one. And we've got a lot of group cruises, and we'll be talking about other weeks and stuff like that. And we've been talking about them last week, and we're going to keep pushing all of them, giving people opportunities and talking about them all. This week, wanted to talk about our Alaska group cruise. We cannot wait to go on this one. It is going to be a lot of fun. Alaska is a bucket list for a lot of people, and you saw the itinerary there. We're doing Juneau, we're doing Skagway, we're doing Ketchikan, we're doing Glacier Bay, going to Victoria. It's going to be a great group cruise. What I'm really excited about this one, it is a Helping Hands group cruise, Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of great events. We've got other partner channels that are partnering up with us for this group cruise, including Embarkation Nation and Clock Family Adventures. It's going to be a great cruise, and we hear that some others are going to be joining us also. So it's going to be a great group cruise. You do not want to miss this one. What I wanted to talk about today is Skagway. Skagway is one of the ports that we are going to. So I want to talk about some of the things that you could do excursion-wise at Skagway. Skagway is a cool port. And I'm going to pop this up here. So these are things to do in Skagway. And like I said, this is a very, very cool port. And so, the first thing to do, which is a lot of people's favorite, is the White Pass Railway train. And there's different options that you have with this train, and you can go up and bring a bus back down. It goes up to Canada. You can bring a bus back down. You can ride the train round trip. If you're doing the round trip, you don't have to bring your passport. But if you're going to get off and do another transportation, come back down, then you are going to need your passport or enhanced driver's license or that. But best thing is your passport. You are going to need that. But this is a very, very cool excursion. It's about 20 miles to the summit of White Pass, and you can see, you go on bridges, you see lots of awesome views and everything else. So you're going to see some breathtaking panorama mountains and glaciers, and it is a great cruise or great excursion. So this is something that this is one of the most popular things in Skagway. So you definitely want to check out, thinking about doing the White Pass train. Another thing that you can do is you can do the river float. And this is very cool. The journey begins with a drive through the Daya Valley, and which was once a gold rush settlement, and now it has been returned to nature. And you'll be able to see harbor seals and bald eagles and all sorts of stuff along the way. And then, of course, you're going to do about a 40-minute raft ride along the river, and you're going to see a lot of, wildlife and everything while you're doing this. So that is another fantastic option for you. And this whole excursion is about 3.5 hours, and so this is one that you might want to check out. And for people that are a little bit more adventurous, you could do the Skagway Adventure Park and zip lining tour. And you're going to zip through. This is in the Alaskan rainforest, and you can zip line. But you see, you're kind of in the canopy of the trees, zip lining. And your adventure here is going to start with a narrated scenic drive through historical downtown Skagway. And then you're going to do a short nature hike. So you will have to hike to get to the platforms to do the zip lining on this one. So you might, if you have a lot of mobility issues, this probably is not going to be the excursion for you. Once you get to the platforms and to the area where you're going to be ziplining, then you are going to be outfitted with state-of-the-art safety equipment and set off the thrilling ropes course and do your zip line. So looks like a lot of fun. Cindy and I have always wanted to do zip lining. We haven't done it, and so this might be one that we might check out. Actually, no, I think when we go the next year, we are going to do the train. But this is a great excursion that you could check out. The next one is Glacier Point Wilderness Safari Tour. And this excursion will give you the opportunity to travel through rainforests and fjords while taking in some of Alaska's most impressive scenery. And the outstanding sights will range from wildflowers to expansive mountains, and eventually to open up to jaw-dropping views of the Davidson Glacier, which you see there. So, and then the adventure starts aboard a custom-designed boat, able to provide an up-close sightseeing expedition along the journey through the deepest fjords in North America. So this, and you are going to have a naturalist with you on this, and they're going to be able to tell you everything about the excursion you're on, the animals in the area, the wildlife, the plant life, all that stuff while you're on this this excursion. It's a lot of fun. If you've never done an Alaska cruise, you've got to do it, and this would be a great one for you. There's going to be a naturalist on board the ship that's going to also let you know about everywhere that you're going, and they know everything about the wildlife, the marine life, the plants, stuff you're going to see along the way. It is very, very cool. You don't want to miss this cruise, but this is a great excursion that you would be able to do when you go on this cruise with us to Alaska. Another thing you could do is the one, and there's many different ones. This is just one of them, but there is the dog sled tour. This one's very, very cool. And so if you've ever wanted to do this one, they actually had vehicles that you were inside. You weren't on a sled per se. As you can see, there's not even any snow there. They do have ones on glaciers that you could do also, but this is just one of them. And it is a family-friendly tour. And again, you're going to get a blend of scenic tour and Alaska's favorite sport, which is dog sledding. And you're going to meet your guide, and you're going to board a minibus to begin your journey to the Yukon. And then it says, as you depart Skagway, your guide will provide a lively driving tour of Skagway's colorful past, which Skagway has a very, very colorful past. And we did a tour, and it's actually one that we're going to be talking about. And you really learned about Skagway's very colorful past. We went to a cemetery. It's very, very cool. That's another thing you may want to check out. And we're going to be talking about that. But this is one other tour that you could check out on the cruise. Next one, you could do an e-bike tour. If you like biking, these are electric bikes. But if you want to do that, you can do that as you go around the city of Skagway, learn all about the gold rush and everything about that. And this could be a very, very fun tour. This one's about 3.5 to 4 hour tour, but this is another one that you could, and it's state-of-the-art e-bikes. So you do not want to miss this, and you're going to have plenty of photo opportunities of the scenery and everything. So this is one that you definitely might want to check out. This next one is a little bit on the expensive side. This one's about $300, but it is a must for a lot of people that have done it, where you're taking a helicopter, landing on the glacier, and really walking the glacier and really getting the feel. It's a must for a lot of people. And there is a little bit of walking here, about a 5 to 30 minute walk. Brings you to the heliport from the cruise port. And then after a safety video, you'll be outfitted with glacier boots. Then go over your footwear. So it's going to go over your normal footwear. And then you're going to load onto the helicopter, lift off from the Skagway waterfront, and head to the rugged region. And you could see mountain goats and all sorts of stuff on this ultimate glacier helicopter tour. So this is one that you may also want to check out. Very, very cool. You could do a Skagway trail and sail tour. Now this one, you're going to leave all traces of civilization behind and delight in the beauty of Alaska's remote glaciers. On this Skagway, let's see, you are going to I didn't write everything down, so excuse me. Well, this is a great one too. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you're going to have a small sailboat with a captain that will be on it. Maybe Captain Billy. We get Captain Billy going. Maybe he will captain the sailboat. And you're going to see the Serenity area of Alaska in the harbor, and see a bunch of wildlife. You may be able to see some seals. You may see some sea lions. You may see some whales. So this is definitely another tour that you want to check out. And then we've got this tour. This is the Skagway Street Car Tour. Love this tour. It is fantastic. This is the one that we took. You learn all about historical Skagway, about the gold rush, everything that how Skagway was built. You go to the cemetery. You learn about the good guys and the bad guys and the gunfights and all the different stuff that they had going on. This is a very fun tour. These um, old buses are made up, and they got the people where there's men and women both that are drivers of this and are guides, and they're wearing older outfits and stuff like that from the olden days, from the gold rush days. This is a very, very fun tour, and this is a great tour to do. We love this tour, and so this is one that you could also do also. And then the very last one we're going to talk about is the Skagway Adventure Hike. Again, this is a hiking tour, and you're going to see many on this hike. You're going to hike Porcupine Mountain, and you're going to do the trailhead on a guided journey through Tallgrass Rainforest. And you're going to immerse yourself in the incredible scenery and beauty of Southeast Alaska. So this is a great, great tour also, and one that you may want to check out. We have a great, this Alaska cruise we cannot wait for. It's Helping Hands for Cruising. You can, come and support the this wonderful organization, Helping Hands for Cruising. For y'all that don't know, it's an organization that help people that normally would not be able to go on a cruise for different reasons, have never cruised before, give them a vacation and a cruise of a lifetime. If you go on to Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube channel, you will see interviews with recipients in the past, Kenny, James Cantonese, and Cindy Cantonese. I know this year Roxanne is a recipient for with Amy from Amethyst Hayes, who has a group cruise this year. Scott and Amber from Kicking It Country were recipients. And so this organization really does a great thing. They are a 100% 501c3 organization now. They've got their 501c3 nonprofit all put together. Great organization. And this is a great way that you can give back and support this organization by going on the cruise and helping the recipients have a great, great time. We cannot wait. This is going to be a fantastic time. And so I hope that y'all can join us. Get a hold of me at Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and we can help you get on this cruise. It is going to be fantastic. So just get a hold of me. There's my email there. Or you can call me. You can call us at our toll-free number at 833-626-8728. And we can help you get on your next cruise. We can help you get on the Alaska Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. And one more thing before we all go, and we're going to hop over to Nockman or Sansi, but we need your help. We are trying to come up with a slogan for our Alaska group cruise that's happening in June of 2025, June 15th of 2025. So we need your help to help us find or to help us pick a slogan for the Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise to Alaska. So I'm going to be posting tomorrow on Ocean Travel Crew this going to do a post about helping us choose a slogan, and everyone give your ideas, and the one that is picked, and you're you're going to win a prize. Don't know what it is yet, but you're going to win a prize. So make sure you go to Ocean Travel Crew tomorrow and give your suggestions on a slogan for Helping Hands for Cruising. And we are out of time, and I am sorry that I have missed some people, and if people have popped in, I apologize. I'm going to quick go down. Hey, we got Cruising Koozies is in the house. Welcome in. Hey, Darian is in the house. We're going to see in a little over a week, buddy. Cannot wait. I'm just going to quick go down for people that I see have popped in that I haven't said hi to yet. Just try and catch. So glad that you all have come in and having a wonderful evening. I want to make sure. Hey, we got Michael Ann is in the house. Welcome in, Michael Ann. Spoiled Mama. If I missed you earlier, I do apologize, but welcome in. Glad you're here. And we've got Will, Together We Travel, is in the house. Welcome in. Glad you are here, and hopefully you are having a wonderful evening. I am just heading down. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, and what's Sean saying here? Bruce, I hate you. Why on earth would you go on our bucket list cruise? Not by Sean. Yeah, you know what, dude? Your nose is growing. So you know that you have been invited the whole time. In fact, I believe Sean told me that they are going to be coming on that cruise. If they win the lotto, I think he did put that part in there. But anyways, yeah, come and join us, buddy. We would love to have you join us there. We're going to be on a couple cruises together. That one needs to be one of them. So, hey, George, welcome in. Glad you're here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful evening, sir, and everything is good with you. And I'm just trying to cut down because I know that we are running into Nautical Nurse Nancy's time. So I do apologize to her for that. It looks like I said hi to everyone that I've seen. Hey, Roxanne. So here is the next recipient, Adventures with Roxanne. Welcome in, Roxanne. She will be a recipient on the cruise happening this year. I believe it's on the Dream, if I'm not mistaken, or it might be the, I can't remember what ship it is on. But anyways, this is the next recipient. Well, I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you so much for all of your support. We greatly appreciate you guys, and we will be here again next week on Tuesday, and then we're headed to Helen on Thursday. Cannot wait, but we will be here next Tuesday. So hopefully you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for coming. Go over and check out Nautical Nurse Nancy and put in there hashtag O20 raise, so know that we sent you her way. Go check her out. Thank you, everybody. We love you all. Hope you have all a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next week. Until next time, happy travels. We'll see you out there.